Hey, what's going on, everybody? CTM Sports checking back in with you one more time. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the share button. We're only going to talk about probably two topics today, and I'm going to be about this thing. So roll with me. Let's get it done. No green screen, straight studio today, and we finna get right into it.
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Let me know in the comments what you think about any of this. If anybody catch it, either after or while they're watching it. But the first topic, as you can see on the thing, is Aaron Rodgers on the decline of his career. Let me know in the comments what you think. And the second topic is Skip Bayless still won't let it go. He been a sore loser. He said he fought for Shannon to stay on Fox. Let me know in the comments, is that cap or do you think Skip was being genuine about that? But let's get into the show. Thank you for watching CTM Sports as we do it randomly throughout the week. I see some topics to pop up, and I was like, maybe I need to talk about that. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody for watching, even after this is recorded. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, help us grow, and watch our podcast, The Thinking Game, on Thursdays. And let's get into the show. So with that being said, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers, man. He struggling right now. Think he like 2-3 right now. Just got a coach fired. Not playing like he did in Green Bay. So the question is he on the decline of his career? Let me know what you think. He's 40 years old. I'm 41. He's 40 years old. Constantly doing little random stuff to kind of get on team nerves, but they paying him so much they can't get rid of him. He knows that. They know that. Thinks he's the smartest person in the room, which he could be. But his production, his antics are starting to be higher than his production. And we all know when that start happening, you start to see the decline. Your team start thinking about how can they get rid of you. They'll dead cap your salary if they don't get the return on investment. But do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to recover this season? Because the messed up part about it was he got the head coach fired, but they didn't fire the offensive coordinator because supposedly that's his homeboy. They cool like that. So
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
this happens all the time in the regular world, right? People that be connected to each other or tied to each other either through friendship or some sort of connection. They look out for each other. They kind of cover for each other. That stuff happens. It's supposed to be a meritocracy, but that's not. And we all know that ain't always the case. Sometimes it'd be like a good old boy-tocracy, or it'd be a friend-tocracy, or, family-tocracy. But, hey, it is what it is. I think he's on the end of his career. I think he had a great run. I mean, he got a Super Bowl, MVPs, great run. I just think the Jets got him at the wrong time. And I'm going to make a prediction. I think I got to look at his salary, but I would say next year they will probably dead cap him and say cheers. Cheers to you for giving me a chance. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think they're going to get rid of Aaron Rodgers and keep him, or you think they just going to hang on to him because they paying him so much money and hope that maybe this is the year he got to recover from that injury? But in my opinion, I think he may be close to being washed up than he is back to the MVP years. I mean, the dude 40 years old. What more can he do? And I don't know if you know, but Achilles injuries are harder to recover from when you're older. Injuries, period, are harder to recover from when you're older. It's hard to recover from when you get sick when you get older, let alone injury. So let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that Aaron Rodgers is on the back end of his career? And do you think the Jets are going to keep him?
Always business. Never personal.
So As we go into this last topic, because I'm probably gonna really hit on a couple of points, but Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless. Let's get into it. Skip Bayless. He just won't let it go. Uh, it's amazing how some people they really wait till everything crash and burn till they talk about how they wish it was like it was until they don't appreciate it while they got it. It's always after it's gone. That's when they start to appreciate stuff. So it was an article that came out and Skip was talking about when him and Shannon was on the show. One thing that kind of stood out to me, he said he almost left Fox after the first contract. He said that they had a deal on the table. He's going to reunite with Stephen A. Smith, but Fox matched the offer from ESPN. Now, here's the question. When people say stuff like that, right?
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Even if Fox could have matched the offer, maybe I don't know, maybe I need to read the contract. I don't know what the contract, but you still have the right to say no or leave the company and go work for ESPN, unless they had you like exclusive rights and they probably, I don't know how the contract was, but I think it's a little cap in there. I think you're capping a little bit, in my opinion. I think you're capping a little bit, and sometimes people always. He's one of those people. He's gonna always make himself seem like he got the advantage, even when he at a disadvantage. He would never tell you that he was at a disadvantage. He'll never tell you that Skip was Shannon was topping him as far as being a whole host on the show and stuff like that. He'll never tell you that because he's that competitive and he's just that kind of personality, right? But I think if he wanted to leave Fox, he would have left Fox. But I think Fox, they let him do what he wanted to do. And they probably told him when he tried to do what he wanted to do the second time around.
It's always business, never personal.
So I think they made him be a moderator. He didn't like being a moderator, according to him. But I think they made him be a moderator due to the ramifications of Shannon leaving and how it all went down. It was kind of like his punishment. For some reason, I think they kind of let him see that the show, even though he started it and formed it, he wasn't carrying that show, in my opinion. I think the rating showed that. I think the Fox showed him that. And I think he tried to make it seem like how most people do, that he left. They didn't fire him. His contract expired. He just left. But in my opinion, I think he was capping a little bit. I think he could have kept it a little bit more honest. But that's how some people like that do. They never tell you, I screwed it up. They never tell you, I messed up. They'll never tell you, I take accountability for what I did. It's always somebody else's fault, never my fault. It's always somebody else's fault. So, another cap is Skip said in that same article that he was shocked that Fox pushed him out. He fought for Shannon to stay. It's a cap. People always say that. They don't. Do you think that Skip's gonna say in that article, or if they ask him, yeah, I told them to get rid of Shannon because he was getting on my nerves. I didn't like what he was doing. I didn't like his antics. I didn't like that Unc character. He's not gonna say that. Of course, he's gonna say the politically correct answer that he fought for him to stay. I think if he wanted him to stay, he would have stayed. I think if he wanted to work it out, he could have worked it out with Shannon, but I don't think he did. I think that, in my opinion, I don't think he liked the success that he got outside of Undisputed. And a lot of times, most companies are like that. they don't like when you start getting success outside because you start to get this, or they think you have this complex. Like now you're not coachable, or you're not gonna be. Oh, I'm not gonna say obedient, but you have this complex now that I'm my own man. You can't tell me nothing, kind of deal. Because we always joke about this, working on the job. Even though I don't play it, but we always had this joke going around. If you win the lottery, would you still work? And a lot of people there say, nah, I wouldn't work. I'll just go ahead and retire. And I always would say, yeah, I would still work because I would come in. I may come in with a Rolex watch. I may drive a NASCAR to work. And I might come in with the championship belt. But I still work, though. And we always laugh about it because they was like, yeah, that's the quick way for them to tell you to retire. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you think Skip fought for Shannon to stay, or do you think he just saying it to save face? I think he's saying it to save face, in my opinion. But sometimes people always be saying stuff to try to get you to be politically correct, pretty much.
Am I right?
But with that being said, about to get ready to sign out this thing. I just want to come out and talk about those two topics. Is Aaron Rodgers on the back end of his career? And is Skip capping in these articles, trying to stay relevant? Is he trying to keep his name alive as long as he can? Because somebody like Skip, he could fall out of being relevant. He could fall out of it so fast. I mean, just like that. So let me know in the comments what you think. Whoever watched this later, thank you for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is Mike from CTM Sports. Make sure to watch Thinking Game Podcast on Thursdays. And we are signing out.